Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. We are here with your new moon in Sagittarius reading. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, it's a really exciting time here, Sagittarius. Naturally ruled by Jupiter, the ninth house, expansion, right? Very interesting because the new moon is more of a contractive energy. Contractive, is that a word? But more of a, let's say, an introspective time, right? Kind of a settling in, settling down with our intentions, or kind of a getting the seatbelt on with what we see ourselves manifesting in a certain way. First, on an energetic, emotional level, finding clarity with that, what it is that we feel really also inspired by to carry out. And in and of itself, right, the sign of Sagittarius is truly expansive. Right? Jupiter is all about moving outside of the boundaries, right? If there's a certain confined space, Jupiter's like, okay, that's great, but how can we move outside of it? It's like that just sets the scale for what we want to be creating next. And on another level, I'm getting at specifically whatever that may mean, in particular for you and Aquarius, that's very much right in line with the Uranian sort of 11th house sort of taste in nature to kind of really innovate and move again also outside of certain boundaries. So we've got this sort of very interesting interaction of the new moon and the Sagittarius energy, what it is that, again, we might be also setting the philosophy of, right? And wherever it is that Sagittarius sits in your very personal chart, there could be a focus on that area of life for you. So if that's something of interest for you, want to take a deeper dive with your birth chart and see, well, what's going on with my Sagittarius? Well, where's my Sagittarius? What's the new moon all about here for me? And just as I say that, the moon coming through, this is a card of Scorpio in the major arcana. Okay. I'm hearing for a number of you, you're getting a lot of clarity here, gaining a lot of clarity. The second card of Scorpio in the major arcana coming through, the death card in reverse. I'm hearing, yes, the shadow work. I'm hearing we are shaving I'm hearing the shirling off of the Sherpa himself, whatever that may mean, in particular for you, the Son of Pentacles. I'm hearing clearing out as well, cleansing. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as being related to certain letters. I'm hearing the Ten of Swords coming through. This could be related to communication as well as contracts, something that has been left hanging and pending, has been processing, held in the I'm hearing in the terminal, at the gate, still waiting. I'm hearing waiting to be admitted. And it could be as well legal for a number of you. But I'm getting here, Aquarius, that yet again, it's like there's something that is perhaps being brought out in a publicly, I'm hearing, audience-oriented way. It's like there's something that perhaps you have been really heavily focused on, really marketing as well, and whatever sort of has been necessary to pave the pathway. I'm hearing specifically for the Son of Pentacles to make its way through is being handled, and being also I'm hearing commitment. I'm hearing commitment phobe as well. Very interesting here with the moon and the death card. It's like I'm seeing that whatever, let's say, it's like if someone wanted to move forward in a certain way, okay, like let's say they wanted to start a project or a certain type of company, I'm seeing that they may have been really wondering, well, what is it? And especially if you're dealing with an earth sign, as well as an air sign, another air sign, let's say Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm hearing visiting visitor, the Son of Pentacles, and the Daughter of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing the right eye. Okay, nonetheless, there is, I'm hearing hermetics. I'm hearing Virgo like so strongly here with the Mother of Pentacles. Okay, it's like, again, there's something that someone may have felt. It's like, okay, if we're going to be working on this, if I'm going to be moving forward on this, I must have a manual in hand. I'm hearing manuscript. I feel like, okay, yes, I will wear the costume. Yes, I will. I'm hearing announce the order of events here. Okay, I will present, but I must be prepared and I must feel prepared. And that is not a shallow shore that I wade into. That is something that I feel I really. It's like I gotta have a boat. It's so fascinating here, Aquarius. I'm seeing it as like you setting off at sea. And you're like, okay, if I set off, I'm seeing like on the coastline. You're like, if I set off to sea, I'm not like taking one step into the water, you know, when you walk slowly into the water, like wading in, like, okay, it gets a little deeper, ankle deep. All right, now we're up to my calves. All right, now we're up to my kneecap. Okay, it's like, no, I'm hearing it's almost as if the shoreline, like, the minute that you walk into the water, it becomes like deep. And it's like kind of scary, a little bit freaky, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, but it's kind of like, oh, okay. And this could be perceptive, right? You have this hermit as well coming through. If you've got a lot of Mercury in your chart, if you've got a lot of air overall, and right, Aquarius is an air sign. If you've got a lot of Aquarius, and depending on what your placements are, your moon, your sun, your rising sign, ascendant sign, your midheaven as well, your Jupiter, okay, so on and so forth. And there could be so many factors at play, right? But if you've got a lot of air in your chart, there could absolutely be this focus on even like almost getting like a nervousness, a little bit of like a nervous energy. Oh, okay. Water is deep. Water's usually deep. I'm hearing water can be deep. Okay, thinking about like, again, like all of the sort of I'm hearing also factors to consider before moving into a certain, I'm hearing highway lane here with the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Now, the Daughter of Wands here is making a really long wish list. I'm hearing for grandpa, for grandmother as well. Daughter of Wands, I'm hearing she's got good taste, and she doesn't shy away from showing it. There is, I'm almost seeing like someone who like really, I'm hearing like someone was like, hey, tell me what you want for the holidays. I'm hearing Christmas, Hanukkah, Chanukah, and that person literally was like, okay, so Christmas, Hanukkah, and Chanukah. Okay, I'm going to make 3 different lists. It's like that kind of feeling. Where it's like, I'm hearing I'm going to take you up on the offer. And did you also say that you and grandmother both wanted to okay, so we've got here grandmother and grandpa for both Christmas and Hanukkah and Chanukah, and it's like I'm seeing like, this person like really I'm hearing writes a dozen letters for every dime that was granted to them, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Is like this, they could be, I'm hearing a channeler as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you, the death card coming through. This person, whoever this is, gonna be your own energy, is like really has again like something about the way that they even the way that they sense and the way that they connect to certain I'm hearing specifically like experiences. I'm hearing also projects. It's like when they invest even, let's say, into a certain space, they're not just singing. I'm hearing someone else's song. It's like they really I'm hearing they're serious about making a memory here. And for a number of you, it's like this could be someone who you may have hired, and the feeling may be, well, okay, if you're going to ask me to create something, I'm going to take the letter C, REATE, and I'm going to create what that means for me, for you, before it is that I even start on the project. It's like that person really, I'm hearing, it's like they uproot the foundation of what is considered even a focus, and they philosophize that in a certain way. And they I'm hearing Herald Square attitude with the Daughter of Wands and the Death card. Herald Square. Is that in New York? Okay. 3 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Cups upright. I'm hearing specifically like manager. I'm hearing money management. Like I'm hearing they know how to get their work done as well. They know how to get everyone else's work done as well. If they're on your team for some kind of like project, Aquarius, they're very I'm hearing specifically like, again, it's like I'm seeing someone who was presented with something. I'm hearing project manual, and it's like, and again, could absolutely be your own energy here, Aquarius, but I'm seeing that it's like someone told them like, hey, go make a list, you know. Again, I'm seeing them taking like such a literal attitude towards what is presented to them, and but not as literal, which is very interesting, right? They take it in a literal way, and then they go and they like interpret every literal part of what was taken. And I'm seeing that I'm hearing perception strongly here, prepared. It's like they may be I'm hearing they may be I'm hearing a home worker at home. I'm hearing they work at home, like they I'm hearing they study rubies. I'm hearing in gold. I'm hearing alchemists. Okay, dear Aquarius. Okay, this individual. I'm so giggly. What's going on here? There's a focus on how someone finds their footing. And I'm seeing that for a number of you, this might be a little bit of like a negotiation. This might be something that you're perhaps trying to gauge. It's like, okay, how do I work with this individual when everything that I say, they touch, and then they take the temperature of, and then they take home, and they work on it, and they wash it, and then they work on it. It's like, I'm seeing you almost being a little bit like, whoa, okay. Or someone else kind of being like, whoa, I know that they're going to take everything that I say really seriously. Again, this could be someone with a lot of air in their chart. All right, and they could have a lot of Pisces in their chart, Gemini as well. I'm hearing square, again, square off. Herald square, I'm hearing dancing. Daughter of Wands, okay. I'm seeing someone wearing like cowboy boots, cowgirl boots, like kind of like square dancing. I'm hearing parallel, like, but in a really public space. Okay. Not sure what's coming through, Aquarius. Take it as you will. Perhaps a specific message here coming through. But this person may be also a go-getter. Like they run, I'm hearing, after every opportunity. Like if they see that someone is, I'm hearing, prompting their interest, I'm hearing, honey, I'm home. I'm hearing to do you as well, whatever that may mean in a particular number of you. Like I'm here to do the job, and I'm hearing dig out I'm hearing the chest as well after, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Like you might be dealing with someone who is working with like grandpa's I'm hearing cutlery tool. I don't know what is coming through. Aquarius, like I'm seeing this person as being so I'm hearing really great at having a certain type of way with the guests. It's like they might be I'm hearing like grand ballroom, like they're I'm hearing they are a gatherer, like they get things together, be it even events. They might be a planner, a party planner, but I'm not seeing it as just like for fun. I'm seeing it as like someone who has even been hired or is a professional at I'm hearing pickpocketing as well, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Take it as you will, okay? But there's a focus here. I'm hearing specifically on what holds up over time. Now, and always take it as well, right? Always can be taken, perceived, termed a number of ways, and always a matter of perception, Aquarius. But the feeling I'm getting, yet again, is that there are turns that are to be taken, and there's a little bit of like a guessing game with, well, how do we balance the, I'm hearing the bubbling, and I'm seeing it as almost like the actual, I'm hearing the soup. I'm hearing specifically, it's like how, I'm seeing you almost like thinking about how to pour out the, I'm hearing like the contents of a certain like pot that is brewing. I'm hearing gold. It's like, how do we even have the conversation here? I'm seeing it's a little bit convoluted. All right, it's like I'm hearing class action, like Justice card coming through, the Empress. It's like it's almost like I don't want it to get sticky, and I'm hearing storyboarded, but I also don't want it to get kind of stuck in the wheels that we're turning here. It's like I want there to be perhaps a rhythm that we strike that actually rolls. Okay, 1 second here. Sorry about that, Aquarius. Okay, we're saying again, it's like I'm seeing you kind of wanting to like find common ground even in a certain space that you have been almost wanting to honor, like on an emotional level and even in like a friendly way. I'm hearing specifically, it's like, how do we maintain the tact here while we still get tactile with our senses that are, let's say, even financially focused? It's like, okay, well, this has to make financial sense. It's got to make pride. It's got to be practical in a certain way as well. There's got to be even, let's say, and it could be you and you, right, Aquarius? It's like there is the desire, let's say, to address every doorknob on the door, those that are not yet have not yet been handled, and those that have I'm hearing honey on them, like sticky. I'm seeing like a sticky doorknob. Okay, I don't know what's coming through, Aquarius, but take it as you will. It's like I'm seeing that you kind of want to get a more I'm hearing like cut. I'm hearing curt here with your corners that you are I'm hearing I'm hearing cold calling from as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you, that you might be wanting to set a stage with and wanting to set a rhythm for, a standard, an expectation. And there could be a focus on, I'm hearing specifically commitment, the concept of also I'm hearing contracts here. The Fool here, you're very on card of the Major Arcana at the base of your spread, looking off into the future. I'm hearing sunshine and rainbows with the Six of Cups. Dear Aquarius, let me tune in here for you. 1 second. Okay. I'm hearing guest, speaker, guest list here with the Daughter of Wands in reverse and the Chariot. The Devil in reverse over this Daughter of Wands. Again, I'm seeing someone, Aquarius, I'm hearing Gemini so strongly. Someone who, let's say, and it could be however, right, whoever, but I'm seeing that, and it could be your own energy as well, or an energy or a project. I'm seeing it as like being, it's like you give someone a project, right? Or even like, hey, I want you to draw up a list again of all of your, even your favorite places. And I'm seeing this person quite literally like in that very moment, they're like, okay. And then they go into their room and they're like gone for like 5 hours. And you're like, where did you go? I'm hearing I'm hearing what was so funny that you found. I'm hearing in that one formal visit conversation that you went off giggling and you're chuckling, and I'm seeing like you're kind of Aquarius, like wanting to I'm hearing like be responsible. I'm almost hearing like specifically like you feel perhaps responsible to address something here. It's like this is it's like why are there like wheels on the bus that aren't going round and round as well? Why is like I'm almost like someone who's like clocking in but not talking in the room that they're clocking into. It's like, wait, that's the room that no one was there. I'm hearing again, I'm hearing specifically like something to do about what is it's like you might want to just really get efficient, even let's say with what the exchange rate is here. I'm hearing specifically fair and square. Again, I'm hearing square, the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, which is so interesting because if you look at the Ace of Pentacles, right, at the end of the day, alas, it is a pentacle. It is rounded off in shape. And I'm hearing for you, I'm hearing square. I'm hearing golden razor tone here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like there's something that I'm hearing safeguard with the Ace of Pentacles. It's so interesting. I'm seeing like the gray zone here of this pentacle as being almost like a safe, and the actual pentacle itself is the golden center. I'm hearing nugget nucleus of Norway's finest. I'm hearing finest furniture. I'm hearing as well Ace of Pentacles. Okay, someone's getting a shout out. Norway's finest furniture collection from I'm hearing from Finland though, whatever that may be, particularly for a number of you. Okay, the Ten of Wands up right over here, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing we are just in time here for the show, the event, the Ace of Pentacles here. There is a feeling perhaps that we're ready to start really financing something and perhaps investing in a certain space. It can be a physical location. The Six of Pentacles can be through. Someone might be interested in perhaps even the space that you are already invested in, that it's like, okay, I'm hearing it's time to start taking numbers down. I'm hearing it's time to start talking to different types of people. I mean, we're going to be publishing this. We're going to be practicing the painting a few times. I'm hearing a few more times before we I'm hearing process it in the print shop as well. Very interesting. Nine of Swords up right. This could be focused on illustration. Father of Sun. I'm hearing Sun here with the Father of Cups. Father of Sun. Very interesting. Okay. But I'm seeing it as the sun. I'm hearing sunshine. I'm hearing, I got a pocket, got a pocket of sunshine. Da, 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 yours. I'm yours. The sun coming through right then and there, right over this Father of Cups. I'm hearing I'm hearing Delancey, D-E-L, with the Devil specifically. Strong energy focus here. I'm hearing that so strongly. Delancey here with the Devil and the Father of Cups. Perhaps a specific message here coming through. Here, the High Priestess. I'm hearing, here they come. I'm hearing, here comes the sun, na 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 na. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Da na 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 ba da ba 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 da ba da. The High Priestess, I'm hearing, is here to say hello. Is here to have a how do you do kind of conversation with the Death card reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. Right above here, the Devil, the Mother of Swords upright. This could just be kind of like I'm hearing a checkup, sort of checkup conversation. It could be someone who you may work with. I'm hearing a director, someone who, let's say, is just kind of like popping in to be like, hey, how is the project going for you? How are you feeling? Oh, good. Okay, great. Bye. I'm hearing that's all I wanted to hear, that everything's all right with you. I'm hearing specifically they feel like, I don't know, like a parent. I don't know what that might allude to, Aquarius, but I'm seeing this person just kind of like playing a I'm hearing a parental kind of like role. The Three of Cups and the Strength card, the Hierophant, feels like a really heavy letter that's been written, and also that's been riding in the UPS truck to get door, the Ten of Swords and the Mother of Pentacles. There could be something, I'm hearing heavy weight, like I'm seeing a lot of paper here, Aquarius, like something that has been perhaps even, I'm hearing packaging here, perhaps a lot of mail coming in. All right, and the Fool is upside down right over here, this Ten of Swords, upside down though, and but right side up. So there's a focus on, as I'm getting it for you, Aquarius, what you're really I'm hearing feeling responsible for, again, Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. What you see being very, I'm hearing ruby red eyes here with the Hermit, the Fool, and the Temperance card. What you want to get more in touch with, I'm hearing more closely in touch with, and there could, I'm hearing, be a focus on the feathers on the fish, whatever that may mean, in particular for you, related to the Six of Cups. Like, I'm almost seeing like a child, let's say, who's like wants, it's like they see this fish and they almost like see feathers on the fish, like they're looking at the detail on, I'm hearing the dress specifically, and I'm seeing feathers, like I'm seeing this, so fascinating, I'm seeing this as a feather on some kind of like, even like a hat, like some kind of piece of jewelry, even I'm seeing like a kid like reaching out, and I'm hearing grandmother, like there's something that reminds them of something, and it's like you might again want to feel like you get a closer look at something. You may also want to as you may feel it, like I'm hearing rekindle a certain romance, could reconnect with someone, and there could be also just this sort of feeling space, the desire to express what it is that we have been dealing with, perhaps in a certain way, and it could, not necessarily in any kind of way, but on a level of right, and always a matter of perception. Always take it as you will, dear Aquarius. But I'm hearing childhood, children, what it is that we are really, we feel also, again, I'm hearing specifically responsible for. And it's like, I want to, I just want to hold my grandmother's hand. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I'm hearing, I just want to, also I'm hearing specifically like touch her dress. Like there's something that you feel is a sensory space that, and I'm seeing as well though, a sensory subject that, perhaps in a certain way stabilizes you. I'm seeing it as like something that even like as you feel it, it's like when I get in touch with this one place, when I touch the earth with my hands, when I'm just standing there, I feel like I am, I'm hearing reborn, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I feel like I am, I'm hearing, I'm hearing like, I'm hearing recycle, reintegrating. I'm hearing though as well reconnecting with what holds the storylines focus for me, and I'm seeing it as being related to what you feel is a sort of like point of continuity even through a certain process. I'm seeing that this is related to, yet again, I'm seeing like a child who like reaches out to a brooch even like on someone's jacket, and they're like, like, I'm seeing like feathers on a fish, which is so interesting, right? Because it's like, it's almost as if like, right, the vision of the child is so dynamic. It's like they see perhaps so many different things, and specifically like perceptions of what is otherwise, let's say, considered or seen. It's like that, let's say, and it could be going so many ways, but let's say in a general way that an adult, or what is an adult? Again, always a matter of perception, but an adult would not really recognize as anything. It's like, and I'm seeing a kid being like, the feathers on the fish, and someone else is like, those are scales, I'm hearing specifically, or like, those are, and I'm seeing like minutia. I'm hearing like little like peach fuzz, almost like hair on a fish. It's so interesting. And I'm hearing villi, and it's like I'm seeing like the adult kind of being like, there's no hair on fish, like sort of feeling, but there's something that someone really connects with and feels, and it could be something that you feel is special, that's something that you feel is like, I see it, I feel it, I'm hearing oracly engaged here. I'm like, really, I'm hearing also like, I feel like there's an emotional connection that is that's just really powerful. I'm hearing it as being powerful in the way that you acknowledge the sense of connection. I'm hearing, though, specifically into I'm hearing specifically stimulation, like feeling that something stimulates you, and it's on a very personal level. It's like, I'm seeing this as not being something that is really, I'm hearing a ballroom affair. It's like, okay, this is not something that, let's say, I'm gonna pack in my bag and take to every event as well, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Again, it could be something that you, I'm not seeing it as an object necessarily, always, again, it could be taken, perceived, in terms of ways, but I'm seeing that it's something that is that you have awareness of, and that you perhaps have since childhood, and it may be related to energy work as well. All right, thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Love and light to you. Thank you so much. I'm hearing again perception, could be again perceptively based. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you. Have a beautiful new moon in Sagittarius, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Aquarius. No, here, Aquarius, before we tune out, the 15th, 31st of the month of December readings are now out and available. You can access those via the links in the bio description box below. Thank you all so much for your support for these readings, dear Aquarius. In addition, let's see what else here. The moon manifestation cycle readings as well are now out and available. You can access those via the links in the bio description box below, and that will be roughly spanning the time frame between the new moon in Sagittarius right around this time and the full moon, culminating up to around the 22nd of December. So if you'd like to see how these energies will be moving through to the tail end of the month, feel free to access those readings via the links in the bio description box below. There is a 12 reading package for those of you who like to see how each energy moves through in your personal chart during this moon's cycle. You can access that via as well the links in the bio description box below. And thank you again for your dear support with these readings. Love and light to you. Thank you all so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you so much for connecting, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Aquarius. Bye. Oh, before I go, one more note. I know some of you have been asking if I do personal readings, and as of yet I do. So if that's something of interest for you, if you'd like to book specifically a private reading, you can do so directly via the links in the bio description box below. Anything else here? There are a few formats there with those readings. There's a mini version, and then there is a full version. The full is about full length, Celtic cross. It always depends, right, how the energies come through, but that will be assessing the deep past, recent past, current state, the energetic pathway that leads you into the current state, the advice position, the near future, the hopes and fears position, the final outcome, the energetic pathway that leads you into the final outcome, and the environmental position, as well as a theme card. So whatever it is that you feel, let's say, guided to read more deeply on, if you feel like you'd like a personal reading, that would be the full reading, and the mini would be a more brief, let's say, version of that. So whatever it is that you feel guided again to take a deeper dive with, you can book directly there. And again, as of yet, I offer those private readings. So if that's of interest to you, you can access those via that link. Let's see anything else here. Coming through. I know some of you as well have been asking what other services, excuse me, Aquarius, that I provide. One second, let me do a sip of water. Tea, rather. This is turmeric tea, by the way. For those of you who may not be familiar with turmeric is an amazing spice. It's a wonder spice. So many different applications of turmeric, and it's such a simple spice, but there are so many even benefits that it's known for. I'm going to mention that right here for you. And if you want to know more about turmeric, there is so much information on it, and you can just research it and do like benefits of turmeric. Like the list goes on and on and on. And namely, it's known for inflammation, anti-inflammatory. And I am not technically a doctor, so always use your personal intuition, and not just your intuition, but your doctor, whoever the what. Okay, and I'm gotta say that here, of course. And I'm again not. Just consult your practitioner, whatever it is that you feel would be the way to move through that process. But on a side note, it's known to be a really great spice for a number of different things. So if you'd like to learn more about that as well, I have a link in the description box, and you can learn more about turmeric and the different things that it's used for, and the different things that it's really known for. Good to incorporate into the regimen as for external use and internal use. So, but turmeric, it actually speeds up the blood flow. So again, it's like if you're, I don't know, on some kind of medication like blood thinners or something like that, then you want to just be wary of that. And again, always consult your practitioner and whatnot. But it's a wonderful spice. Yet again, I drink turmeric tea like every day. I drink a few cups of it. And I try not to have caffeine, so that's why I focus on herbals. And turmeric has no caffeine, at least the one that I drink. And I have that available on my website as well. For those of you who are curious, I know some of you a few months back, you're like, what are you drinking? Well, what's in your cup? And it's a special kind of turmeric tea that I source from Japan, actually. And it's harvested on Bluezone Island. And I'm just back to mention all this here for you, Aquarius. Whoa, you're getting the real royal treatment here. Okay. No. Just channeling. Oh, okay, it's back in. Oh, whatever. Okay, but the Bluezone Islands, they are they're like a select number of places around the world that are known to have, I think, the highest number of centurions, people who live like over 100, and so these places around the world are known to be Bluezone Islands, they call them. So there is one in Japan, and this tea is grown there, and the soil is fertile, volcanic soil. So I source that, and that's what I drink. So I have that on my website if that's of interest to you. I've been drinking this for a while now. If that's of interest yet again, and you'd like to learn more about the benefits of turmeric, then you can check that out via the links below. Okay, and if you have any questions, email me. All right, Aquarius, you got tarot readings, and you got some talking in, and some more talking, and a bit of also turmeric talk. So take it as you will, whatever you feel guided to look more into and research. And again, reading about turmeric and the different benefits and all of that is also interesting, as I find it. It's like, wow, there's so many natural solutions, right, for things. It's like natural health options and alternatives. And again, there are so many ways that you can also consume turmeric. You can use it topically for your skin, for your hair, all kinds of stuff. And also for internally. You can drink it as a tea. You can boil the actual turmeric root, and what else? You can take it in the form of a supplement, so on and so forth. So let's see, anything else? Yeah, so on my website, I have this turmeric tea, specifically this brand, and all organic, 100% organic, and no pesticides used on that farm at all whatsoever, and mineral rich soil, which is lovely. I'm an advocate of that, absolutely. And so what else? There's also a supplement that I offer on my website, and it's by the same company actually. They use a certain turmeric oil. It's an infusion, and the turmeric root oil is actually a blend between different strains of turmeric. So generally, typically, turmeric can be, as I understand it, used from a certain type of strain. There are certain strains that grow in different climates, and so what they've done specifically for this one is and I've been taking this as well for a while, they combine certain strains to enhance the absorption. So turmeric, right, there's a certain absorption rate. Your body will absorb it at a certain rate and in a certain way, as I get it. But turmeric, again, there is a certain bioavailability, and so this strain combination here, specifically with this supplement, is quite potent. So nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. Loving the light to all here. Thank you all so much for connecting, for all of your support, energetically, above and beyond all. Happy, I'm hearing, travels on your journey, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, and be it energetic, be it spiritual. Thank you so much for connecting and sharing the space that you move through. Love and light, and I'll see you soon. Bye.